Gen.G's still keeping that in mind. I'm just like, at this point, like where it's quite obvious that you couldn't capitalize off of your new drop location, you know, like take some risk and try to get most out of it. Might just land on top of Tian, but if you win, then you may lose a couple members, but you are more accustomed to the playstyle that you come out from South Shores, not Yaz or not Multipower.
Yeah, I think you make a great point. I wonder how this is going to affect Gen.G going forward. Another team I would compare this to, now they did end up going Yaz, as you guys can see on your screen. Ooh, we might have a little bit of a vehicle scuffle.
Sato might be in trouble.
Yeah, Sato's just going to divert. He's not even going to mess with this. He's just like, nah, I'm not even going to go for that US, forget it. Of course, I mean, infantry was well ahead of him there. And ooh boy. Now this should go north, but I'd say this is a 75-25 north to south, but
Half-half.
Half-half?
Still half-half on me.
On the edge of Ferry Pier. I'm not sure how much of that has been forced out of the shots from 4AM. Speaking of some shots coming across the other bridge, Rio is going to get something. Another one's coming across in front of him. He's outside the vehicle.
PH111!
The knock. PH111 from the side.
Infantry!
Down. What is going on? Infantry is out. Madness is occurring.
Those 4 boxes floating just explains the situations for infantry. They got of this little what do you call it? As a concrete sculpture.
Sure, why not? I don't remember exactly what they are. Gex losing a member. 4AM still trying to do everything they can to keep other teams from getting further in towards the Ferry Beer, but it is going to be Rush B Gaming who is able to get onto the docks. Oh, Lou! What a nice spray. That's 2 members on the ground for GEX. Lou popping over, seeing if he can get Chai Wei is peeking out while he's knocked prone. Here comes the Molly up. It's going to be just a little bit short of Maoye. Yan Li trying to get somewhere forward, trying to get some pressure on Devouring Revenge. But next to Rush B Gaming, who's coming over. Some decent shots from Forever. He's going to get one. 4AM wipes out Rush B Gaming. We all thought it was going to be them versus GEX. No, 4AM just turns on a dime, wipes Rush B Gaming off the map.
In the meantime, GEX is running right behind them, trying to third party into this. Lou has been already down and flushed. Wayless is knocked out, but I don't think
OIG is completely covering that coastline. Leo going to go down in a fiery explosion. Forever actually going to steal that one away from Lash. And GEX down to Yan Li, who's proning and waiting.
ASKS, and if he finds 2-3 headshots, that's done deal for 4AM. They're in the boat. Yan Li opens fire. 1, 2, 3. Good headshots, but no knocks happening yet. He's trying to relocate to find the better angle to shoot at. Barrel with iron sights. Will that land? No, Gen.G just gets off with a sliver of health. He's stuck dead, but 4AM gets to cross this river. But LYG's now on the watch, and 4AM, what can they do now?
Oh boy, LYG is rotating everything they have to make sure 4AM can't get established on this beach, but it might be too late. Some more shots coming in. Crazy gets on a motorcycle looking to come up and over. Wayless is taken down by Migo, so that's one. Gen.G is stuck on an island, literally out in the middle of this one. Not just figuratively, but literally. Forever stuck behind a rock as the grenade coming through from Crazy. Oh, good instincts here from Forever. That grenade would have been right on the money. Somehow that guy's sixth sense just so good. He's been playing competitive PUBG for so long. Wow, he's going to get crazy. 1-1-2. Carrot still up here. He's going to cook a grenade. How good is his timing on this? It's right by Carrot. Half damage onto him. Return grenade bounces away, and Forever is going for the heal now, but my goodness, he is surviving a lot longer than he should.
Forever has no utilities to work with. Now he's about to fully send it. In the meantime, he has a flashbang to work with. Yowok gets wiped out. Gen.G's on a long rotation. Crazy gets the res back onto him. What can Forever do? He has one more flash to work with, but not more than that. VSG's right behind his back, and LYG's right in front of him. Forever opens up towards VSG, and that gives enough sound cues for LYG to push for him, and that's Forever down and knocked. Tiamba now trying to take where 4AM was at. Farming up a little bit more. Gen.G taking a tons of blue. I think they turned off the engine to not give out any sound cues. PO down to half HP from the blue. And if Gen.G can just sneak behind, they could cause some mayhem. Aqua 5 opens up. That's going to be one easy knock onto Sophia. Element 36 is going to be suffering from a knock. And that's Pure Boy actually taking down Loki.
Wow. Well, this is tough for Gen.G. They're already super hurt coming in through the blue. They turn off the engine there because it's about 250 meters or so to the edge of the circle, so that is far enough away that no team will hear their vehicle. Tianba is able to get behind a rock for now and wait this out for just a little bit, but the circle is going to come sooner or later. Oh, a lot of members inside of that vehicle for Gen.G. 2 of them are knocked, and there is Gen.G. out. There just isn't enough time for Anonix to survive. The vehicle rolls away from the graveyard of Gen.G. And here is Tianba. Griffin has them pretty well pinned. I got to point this out, though. LYG going out and having to spend so much time dealing with Forever almost lost them their compound. There was VSG that was kind of thinking about heading that way, but they weren't able to get up far enough. It could have been a really huge moment in this game if LYG had to cede that territory just because Forever was able to survive for so long.
I think Tianba's game is over for now, as Griffin is on the Overwatch and the circle is not including any of the water that Tianba's in. So they are dead stuck there. There's no way out for them unless they get in the boat and just run away. But looks like Lorena is going to be swimming. 2Heart spots him out. Just too accurate, I feel like. When did the patch come through that the bullets could like actually pierce through the water in the shallow part?
Oh God, forever ago. While ago. I mean, okay.
Oh God,
what in the world? M200. I don't even know how he got that done. Was he in the boat? Z9 Max is actually in a boat himself. That might allow Lorena to get up here. This is expertly done. M200 providing cover fire while the other members use the boats and their swimming abilities to get through. This is really, really smart. I thought they were done. I mean, just dusted, but they might be able to get some members up.
Little does Linsha know it's going to be a Sura watching from up top. Misses the bullets. Going to be doing some damage, and that explosion will serve the deal for Linsha. He was trying to go for the flank, but apparently didn't work out. Rest of Tianba, though, that's going to be Gen.G finally out from the game, as he did survive long enough to bring themselves up, bring 4AM up to 13th place, but there's no placement for that.
By the way, Yan Lee's still out there for GEX. If you're keeping track at home, he is still alive somehow. All right, E36 has to regroup after their successful defense against Gen.G in the blue. They get underneath the bridge. Relative safety for now, but Element Mystic is lined up along the edge of the circle, waiting with open arms, hoping that somebody has to come through here. And indeed, it's going to be E36 over the hill. Immediately, the shots are coming down.
Kinch!
Oh my God. Kinch is going to pick all that up. Forward position with the Scar. Down and out is E36.
Kinch single-handedly did the job and took all the kills from Element 36. And now that's just Kinch showing the reason why he's on the team. Now looking over towards Entis and Team Quadro. That's going to be under finally down and knocked. Renba was down and knocked as well. And apparently these trade kills is not going to be in favor for Entis, especially they're trying to steal the first place away from Infantry.
Yeah, and they just lost Under again, so we aren't going to see him in the late game situations for them. Their specialist isn't going to be available. Quadro is suffering too. None of our top teams here, Infantry, Entis, or Quadro, having a spectacular round. Still 3 alive for Entis, so there's something to work with potentially. There is a drop landing right by the Griffin guys. Looks like 2Heart's going to be the one to pick this up. Not sure what he's going to get out of it. Definitely the utility, of course. The level 3 gear always inside of there for the helmet and the armor. What else? Oh boy, Yacha. There was Rui TV waiting, going to get the knock, and there isn't really much that the rest of Quadro can do, but this is going to expose Crest Gaming's Xanadu to Luminous Stars.
Long DD is waiting for the moment for Rui to stop so he can find the easy headshot onto him. But little does Long DD know is going to be Ariz on the other side. So the moment Long DD opens up, he's also exposed to angles from Ariz. In the meantime, just 11 seconds away until the circle starts moving. Lorena has a bolt. Migo has to be careful. That bolt might just do the job for the headshot. And Migo just patiently waiting until the circle starts moving, because this is phase 5. It hurts.
That's, in fact, the Mawson there for that particular gun, which functions essentially the same as the Kar 98 for all intents and purposes. Grenades coming out as Lorena is hoping to cause some distractions potentially, and then throw up some smokes. Hoping to find it somewhat, or he's just going to eat it. Never mind. I thought maybe he was trying to do something, and he wasn't. He was just wasting utility for the sake of doing it. A little bit of trolling there. I don't blame him. He was basically done. Griffin, they have found their way to the southern end of the circle now, and there's Luminous Stars next to them. Luminous Stars still interested in trying to keep Crest Gaming Xanadu at bay. Crest Gaming Xanadu rocking the motorcycle, taking some damage in transition, but no knocks just yet.
Monsters was waiting on the far side. Now Crest Gaming is going to be running to Griffin. That's going to be 2Heart opening up. 2 accurate and 2 kills for 2Heart.
Jeez. His numbers continue to skyrocket. His damage numbers are absolutely insane. Maknae looking over towards Entis as Element Mystic still up on that northeastern end of the circle. Delax! Oh, nope. Not able to get in there. Does a bunch of damage to Martin Chun, but Chun able to win that particular duel. Maknae still watching Sungjong. All 4 up for Element Mystic and 4 kills, so a much better round this time. Sungjong has to move. Shots are out. Sungjong doesn't have much to do except dance, and he's able to successfully get those feet shuffling. But now Long DD from way far away has an angle down on top of them. He's going to take a little bit of damage from Indigo. So for now, Entis able to avoid a sandwich, but how much longer is that going to stay true?
That vehicle should be eating more bullets. That could explode and do the job for Sungjang. Sungjang is already down to half. He's going to pull that mid get off. In the meantime, the next circle should be given to us. QRV opening up towards Entis. That vehicle pulls out by the nade right next to them. That was very close. That was like what do you call those Jason Bourne movies?
Oh, the Bourne Identity.
Bourne Identity.
There you go.
Yeah. A lot of explosions.
Michael Bay explosions.
Bam!
All right, Sungjong is still alive. He had to use a lot of smokes. You can see they're already burning out pretty quickly. Throwing some more down. Only 1 left in there. 2 frags and a molly, and then some bandages. So no first aids even available for Sungjong. The rest of Entis, I don't know what they're going to do. They're completely pinned. Kira V gets knocked by Mental, though, so maybe that's going to open up a little bit of room. Somebody needs to get L-Stars off of Entis' back if they have any chance at this, or Element Mystic, one or the other, but nobody's really anywhere near Element Mystic to put pressure on them. L-Stars has to move at least, and there is Crest Gaming Xanadu. Speaking of somebody putting pressure on them, it looks like they're going to maybe try, is Griffin, excuse me, not Crest Gaming Xanadu, the colors are similar, but Griffin, Asura's going to get knocked, but here they come up on the hill. They want to get some damage in, and instead, Entis, Sungjong, the only one left. It's him versus Element Mystic. I don't think there's much going. No, indeed, Lash is going to finish him off.
Lash will add another kill and finish off Entis for himself. So Entis was very close from making this game happen, but it didn't work out apparently. All-Stars from 2 knocks. That's going to be WMB and Long DD up. Griffin trying to push into it. 2-tap down to super low HP, and Asura is going to be burning out to the blue. The nade being thrown. Is that going to connect? That's going to fall just right behind Minsung and does not do any damage. Minsung is trying his best. I don't think he can take the res back onto 2-tap as the blue is still moving right behind him. Very, very keen close. In the meantime, Maps is going to find a decent angle and find a bunch of damage onto Minsung. It looks like this is a done deal for Griffin.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical of Griffin's decision to come up the hill to try to fight Luminous Stars. I understand there wasn't a lot of good options available for them, but I think there was a better option as Luminous Stars does get taken out by LYG. Griffin right behind them, so LYG continues to farm points. First it was Infantry, now it's Luminous Stars and Griffin. Griffin, I guess they don't have any vehicles left. I would have thought they at least had a vehicle or 2 still available, as they were one of the first teams to get over. I guess they did have to take a boat, though, so they probably weren't able to get over the road quick enough to find a vehicle now that I think about it. So take that back. They probably didn't, they just weren't able to get one since they came from Primorsk.
4 off for LYG, and so is 4 off for VSG. Lash pops a nade, and he's about to throw it into the way of Martian Chun. He's going to have to prone, but that allows Martian Chun to be aware that there's players right behind him. The molly landing right into the shack. That's a 10 out of 10 score for that throw there. And Martian Chun, can he pull a 1v2 off against the 2 best players of Element Mystic? That's going to be Lash and Kinch. Kinch serving 4 kills of his own. Lash having a kill under his belt as well. Martian Chun stands up. He's waiting with the crosshair, but the circle shift is going to allow Martian Chun to be part of it for just a little longer while, unless Element Mystic pushes up even further.
Yeah, huge moment for EM as LYG comes up on the side. It's going to be Maps with that Mark 14, getting him knocked. I just found this out recently, actually. The Mini 14, the smaller sister gun to the Mark 14. Just found that out the other day. Interesting little tidbit. Grenades raining in front of Element Mystic as LYG, VSG is just going to take this opportunity to gather and gobble up all of the circle to themselves. And LYG wants to come through.
Martian Chun!
Martian Chun comes alive, isn't able to get the second one though. Migo takes him down, but EM up and over. Here comes VSG as well. LYG falling apart. They got greedy. They wanted the kills, and now they're suffering because of it.
Crazy, the final member up for LYG, takes a bunch of damage, and Mental is there to finish it off. And now this is really against VSG of 4 members against 2 of Element Mystic. The circle in favor of VSG. They're controlling most of it, all just randomly opening up towards the tree. But apparently the bullet is going to land on Kinch, taking him down to half HP.
Watch Wicked down in the map on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. He is being the sneaky snake. You love to see it from him, but he isn't able to get far enough in time just yet. He is going to kind of hold that angle onto EM, not allow them to push down. He is a linchpin. Mental is going to find Lash. Now it is all up to Kinch here for Element Mystic. I don't think he's long for this world. VSG coming in. He's going to get Hulk, though. That's one. He's going to finish off and get the point, and then VSG takes him down and wins a game.